scripture lesson comes from the book of James. Who is wise and understanding among you? Show by your good life that your works are done with gentleness born of wisdom. But if you have bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not be boastful and false to the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, devilish. For where there is envy and selfish ambition, there will also be disorder and wickedness of every kind. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceful, gentle, willing to yield, full of mercy and good fruits, without a trace of partiality or hypocrisy. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace for those who make peace. Those conflicts and disputes among you, where do they come from? Do they not come from your cravings that are at war within you? You want something and do not have it, so you commit murder. And you covet something and cannot obtain it, so you engage in disputes and conflicts. You do not have because you do not ask. You ask and do not receive, because you ask wrongly, in order to spend what you get on your pleasures. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. The word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God.
Please pray with me. Dear God, the one who is true, it is your voice we come to seek this morning. I pray the words of my mouth and the meditations of all of our hearts will be acceptable to you, our God, our rock, and our Redeemer. Amen. I'm going to open this morning with a confession. And it's something that I hadn't, this doesn't happen to me. I need to make that clear. This is a weird week for me. But I was reading this passage, and I had an epiphany. I'm really distracted by something in worship. And what I'm really distracted by is the attendance board in the fellowship hall. I can see it from that seat. And my eyesight's okay. I can kind of tell what the numbers are. Luckily, I can only see like half of it from here. So I'm only partially distracted by it now. But one of the things, I go full on pastor mode. I guess. I don't know what other pastors do. I know a few of them. They're as bizarre as I am. But I look at those numbers, right? And I start to think. I let my mind go wild on all kinds of theory and all the books I read, the conversations I had. So if the number's low, I wonder if I should send another pointless email to the NFL asking if they'll make sure all Raiders and Rams games happen in the afternoon. I love you, Jeff. If it's high, I almost get even worse if it's high. Because I start to wonder, like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Where did they come from? Is my sermon actually good today? I get really nervous when there's lots of people. There's less people compared. Yeah, that's an internal workings here that we've entered a full confession of, right? But as I was entering this reflective epiphany I had this week, I thought about the worst part of the distraction. And it wasn't about numbers, and it wasn't about church growth. It's about a distraction from something else. And it's the 3 stained glass windows that we have high in our sanctuary. And I give a big thanks to Ramona, because Ramona wrote a little walking tour of our church, and this is a piece of that walking tour. And so I learned a lot. But one of those stained glass windows are absolutely gorgeous. And the primary time I get to zone in on, I really am called to focus in on those, is communion. Unfortunately, we only do communion once a month, so there's a little bit of a grief there. But when I do communion, I have to look at them. They're really astounding. and very inspiring. But they also go beyond aesthetic beauty. Each one of those, they were a part of the original first church building that was built in 1903 back in downtown Mountain Home. And feel free to look at them and turn around and look at them if you want to. You can listen to me and reflect on them. That's perfectly acceptable. I won't take it personally. But each one is a memorial to a lost family member. One was given by one of the founders of the church, one of the original members of our church, and she gave in memory of the loss of a 12-year-old daughter. So one of those stained glass windows is in memory of a 12-year-old girl who died at a young age. Two of them are to lost spouses. They're from widows who lost their spouses. And clearly, not only were they so beautiful that we held on to them, we took care of them, we made sure that they made the trip into our future. But when I talk about that distraction of the attendance board, I really think about how those also tell such a powerful story of faith. They're really a testimony. Because what they each, when I think about the reason they were given, right? Some memorials, and this is, anybody who's been a part of any nonprofit organization, there's always that, the big gift giver gets like a building named after them, right? And so those stained glass windows they don't seem to be. It would be hard for me to believe that those people gave those stained glass windows or financed the stained glass windows out of some desire to live eternally in human glory. Really, they seem to speak of a faith in the divine, of a faith in faith communities and their power. They speak of sharing pain and agony, of being a part of a place, a sacred place, where they could take sorrow and loss, even sorrow and loss that many of us fear, some of us unfortunately may have experienced, just confusion and all the most profound human questions and the most, true human trauma. And they took that, and they had faith in a God who was going to love. They had faith that beyond the suffering was kindness and compassion and peace and openness to new life, openness to new relationships. Relationships that wouldn't replace the lost ones, but relationships that would recreate and re-inspire and reinvigorate. And so they gave these stained glass windows to testify that even in the most painful, the most confusing of times, there was something greater, there was something more beautiful, there was life, there was love, there was God, and there was community to share that. And that's what James talks about today. James talks about two wisdoms. It makes it a very clear difference. There's one wisdom, which is called earthly and demonic and unspiritual. And that has two characteristics, and they're repeated multiple times in the passage. Envy and selfishness, or self-ambition. It's you get what you want. I mean, later on in the passage, James does not mince words here. James is like, you want something, so you kill for it. You want something, and you can't have it, so you're willing to fight for it. And he's like, that's not what we're doing here. That is a wisdom of humanity. That is a wisdom of the earth. There's another wisdom that comes from God. And it's the wisdom of kindness. It's the wisdom of compassion, peace, openness. Many of the translations, I'm sorry, I missed today's translations, so I'm not sure what it said. But I believe yielding. That word yielding. Wisdom willing to be in flux with life and life's bizarreness and weirdness. But it's a wisdom that James proclaims that if we do it genuinely, authentically, if we seek it, then it's the wisdom that brings us closer to God. Draw near to God, and God will draw near to you. That's how James concludes this whole passage, this sermon, really this sermon. And so today, what we're invited to really reflect on is what Christian philosopher Soren Kierkegaard said well in the title of his book. By the way, this is the point in the sermon where you can make everybody a copy this week, feel really impressed that you know what you're talking about, and quote Soren Kierkegaard. And all you gotta do is name his book. But the name of his book, one of his books is Purity of the Heart is to Will One Thing. Purity of the heart is to will one thing. And James is calling us to will one thing. To will being in a relationship with one another. To will seeking new life. To will compassion and peace and kindness. To even will yielding and flexibility, where sometimes we struggle with that. I struggle with it. And to be focused on that and that alone and nothing else. It's not easy. There's a reason it's in Scripture. And so today, I also bring it up, I don't know, the next trustees meeting, or say at fellowship hour, maybe we should take down the attendance board? I don't know, all right, I've got too far, I'm sorry. But ask yourselves, where is it we've forgotten stained glass windows? Where in our lives have we forgotten beauty and the call to live faithfully and boldly into the true virtues of God's blessings? Amen.